Golden Bay Dolomite is taking magnesium carbonate from Department of Conservation owned land. The rock contains calcium and magnesium carbonates. In powdered form, it can be top dressed, which increases magnesium levels in pasture and helps with metabolic problems in animals. It's also been credited with other benefits. Merv Solly explains.
Dolomite's always been here since it was forced up out of the sea. No one knows when that is. There's sort of been articles written about it since the late 1800s. And it's always been mined on a either greater or lesser basis. It used to use a lot in Monterey for glass works, purifying glass. Used in a lot of stock foods for supplements in there. And it's also used for fertiliser. It has magnesium, calcium. And it's pretty much used the length and breadth of New Zealand. It's become a lot more popular because there's a lot more farmers interested in biological farming methods, particularly from animal health, grass staggers being a major problem, and just simply trying to get their soil back to good healthy standards. Most lime has just calcium carbonate. Dolomite is magnesium carbonate, which is what we're really looking for here. Calcium comes with that, of course, and some other trace minerals, but primarily the magnesium is the prize of dolomite, and then the fine grinding of dolomite also assists in the rapid reaction once it's in the soil. There's different colours, different qualities, and so we have to blend it as we go as well, and so we keep the magnesium content up at the same all the time rather than have it vary up and down. Its uses in the agriculture are dairy farmers, Northland and Southland particularly. They're the strong markets and they're at the ends of the country, so the price is higher in those places. Canterbury's growing market in terms of vegetable growers and dairy. We're still selling a lot into specialist markets with New Farm in Auckland, and they use it for selenium, carrying core, slug bait and many other uses. In previous times they would have had magnesium, it would have been in the soil naturally. We have farmed that out to a fair degree and we need to be replacing it. There are other forms of magnesium, mostly silicates, and silicates just struggle to be useful in the soil, whereas dolomite, magnesium carbonate just is what the soil needs and it just grows from there. It's said that it also activates phosphates in the soil, so you get better response from all those things. This is the agricultural grade dolomite, which is ground ready, much finer than lime. That's down to its normal size for application by ground spread or however you want to put it on. It's too coarse to go into suspension, but our microfine products fit that bill. You need to look at the soil test and look at base saturation figures. The calcium needs to be 68, magnesium needs to be 12, potash somewhere between 2 and 5, and your sodium needs to be between 0.5 and 3. If they aren't there right, nothing much is going to happen whatever else you do. So it's to deal with the base saturation is where it's at. There's nowhere else in New Zealand that you have magnesium carbonate. You have magnesium in serpentine and other places. But there's only one source of dolomite in New Zealand. We ship it from Tirakoe, which is near Pahara, to the North Island. Barge it to Wanganui, where we have a distribution centre there. And pretty much all road transport to the South Island markets.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.